Good morning, virtual book clubbers. Welcome back. We continue to read from our book, Simple Abundance. And today we're going to be reading the entry January 6th. I think this is going to be a deep one. No pun intended. It's entitled, Standing Knee Deep in a River and Dying of Thirst. The thirst after happiness is never extinguished in the heart of a woman. That was written by Jean-Jacques Rousseau. The first time I heard Kathy Mattei's beautiful rendition of the country song, Standing Knee Deep in a River, Dying of Thirst, I was on my way to my daughter's school to pick up the afternoon carpool. Suddenly I had to pull over because I was crying so much I couldn't even see the road in front of me. Until then, it had been a busy but good day. I was not consciously aware of being sad or depressed, so why was I crying? As Kathy sang of friends who had been taken for granted, sweethearts she had known, and a wonderful world full of strangers just waiting to make a connection with us while we turn our eyes away, something deep within me stirred. There was so much I was taking for granted. I didn't want to continue to live unconsciously. The revelation that we have everything we need in life to make us happy but simply lack the conscious awareness to appreciate it can be as refreshing as lemonade on a hot afternoon. Or it can be as startling as cold water being thrown in your face. How many of us go through our days parched and empty, thirsting after happiness, when we really are standing knee deep in a river of abundance? Yet make no mistake about it, the universe will get our attention one way or the other, with a sip or a splash. Let's choose today to quench our thirst for the good life we think others lead by acknowledging the good that already exists in our lives. We can then offer the universe the gift of our grateful hearts. I'm laughing because that part where she says, understand that the universe is going to get our attention one way or the other. I usually call it my cosmic bitch slap. When the universe is showing you time after time the breadcrumbs and illuminating your path, and you are absolutely turning a blind eye to it, it really, the universe has patience for the most part, but after a while they're like, okay, you're not listening, so we need to shake you to wake you. My friend Cheryl calls it sticking you in the wheelbarrow and throwing you off the cliff. There's this little meme on Facebook that we share every once in a while, and it's hilarious because it's like, okay, you're not listening, so we want you to fly, you won't fly, we're gonna put you in this wheelbarrow and we're gonna dump you off the cliff and you're gonna sink or swim, I guess. So really being able to pay attention. The other thing that this brings to my mind is, again, this goes back to really taking inventory of what is in your life. B is remembering that sometimes the things that you ask for aren't brought to you in the package you thought they would be. This really brings to my mind this anecdote that I've heard since a child. And it's that a huge flood comes, and this guy climbs to the roof of his house, and he's praying to God, please God, save me from this flood. And along comes a boat, and they say, come on, get on the boat. And the guy goes, no, I'm waiting for God to save me. So they move on, the boat goes on. And then he keeps praying, God, please save me, don't forsake me, please save me from this flood. And next thing comes by is a helicopter. And they're like, come on, grab the rope, get up, get up here. And he's like, no, I'm going to wait for God to save me. So the airplane or the helicopter moves on. Well, needless to say, the man drowns in the flood. And when he gets to heaven, he says, God, why didn't you save me? And God says, I sent you a boat and a helicopter. What else did you want me to do? This man was so adamant that God was going to save him in a specific way in his mind that he did not see the gifts that God was giving him. And the other thing in that antidote is God, your guiding spirit, whatever you identify with, continue to try to get your attention, but you failed to listen. So how are you missing the cues that they're giving you? How can you take the time today to identify the good, abundance in your life so you don't feel like you're dying of thirst? What other things did you get from this reading today? I'll talk to you again soon. I'd love to hear your thoughts.